Monk mode helped me go from my lowest point in my entire life, waking up every single day depressed, to completely changing who I am and becoming the most happy and fulfilled person I know. And it did all that in just 365 days. Monk mode really saved my life. If it weren't for monk mode, I probably wouldn't be living in this planet right now. But finding something to really work hard on was the last thing that pushed me to stay alive, and I am eternally grateful for it. See, the problem I had with my life exactly 365 days ago was that I had nothing interesting going on in my life. I had no passion to do something, I wasn't motivated to do anything, I was just relying on other people to feel happy. How sad is it to not have anything important going on in your life and having to rely on other people in order to feel happy or feel motivated? That's super sad. And I was in this exact point. No will to live, no will to work hard on anything. I was just surviving because that's what I was told to do. One evening, like any other, I was just scrolling through YouTube Shorts and I came across this new concept called monk mode. Now, I hadn't seen that concept in my entire life, so naturally I got curious and I started researching. Let me just tell you, what I found was awesome and I became instantly hooked to that concept, and I started researching about it, learning about monk mode. I spent 2 whole hours just looking around on the internet about monk mode, about what it is, its benefits, and bro, when it was time to sleep, I didn't want to sleep. I instead spent 3 more hours learning about this new concept. Keep in mind, I had been a loser for my entire life. I had just been scrolling and playing video games and not doing anything else, like anything. And now I had to spend 5 hours researching about something that was really useful for my life. Actually, it was one of the best things that could have happened in my entire life. Something very curious happened that night. Bro, that night I couldn't sleep. I woke up 3 or 4 times just because of the excitement. The feeling of excitement had completely vanished from my life. I hadn't been excited in 1 or 2 years of depression, and now suddenly I became super excited to wake up the next day. That was a thing that wasn't really happening in my life. I had lost that, and just learning about monk mode made me recover that. That was the night that really changed everything for me. I was slowly getting away from a sad life and getting into a happier one. By the way, my name is Aleix. If you want to follow along my journey to success and improve with me, learning all my lessons and strategies and stories, just subscribe, brother. It's completely free. Monk mode was a turning point for my life. After that day, I became obsessed with the fact that you could just level up your character like in a video game. And I started grinding. I became a fucking beast, bro. I started spending entire days just learning about new stuff and applying it. I developed godlike levels of discipline and consistency, and I even wrote a book about it. If you want to download the book completely for free, you don't have to pay me anything. Check it out, it's the first link in the description. It's the digitalized version. Since that day, my happiness has only went up because I have started working on things I actually like business, YouTube, and improving myself, and not just on some garbage that my teachers or parents imposed me. I'm sure you probably have a vague idea of what monk mode is, but let me give you a more detailed explanation. Monk mode is a period of intense focus and discipline, where you commit to personal development by minimizing distractions and maximizing productive activities. The goal is to create a highly structured environment that facilitates growth and achievement. There are 6 key components in monk mode. The first one is to define specific, measurable goals that you want to achieve during this period. This could be related to work, fitness, learning, or anything else that you like. This way, you always know in which direction to row and don't end up getting lost in a lake. Another really important component of monk mode, I would say it's the principal one, is to completely eliminate distractions. You have to remove what doesn't serve you in your life, what doesn't make you push forward towards your objectives. Imagine you're trying to build a website agency and suddenly your phone starts beeping and starts distracting you. It's not productive. So eliminating your phone, your distractions completely for the period of time you're working and focusing on what's really important is really the key here to really getting the most out of monk mode. Okay, so the third step is to create a structured routine that ensures consistent progress throughout the weeks. You have to set a schedule that basically grants time for you to work out, to learn about some things, to be productive, and to do your own research about things you like. This is super important because without a clear structure, you just end up getting lost throughout the day. It's like what I said about rowing hard on the lake. You have to row in the right direction. If you're just playing video games, you're rowing on the opposite way. So make sure you're following a routine so it makes your life easier. The fourth one is kind of obvious, but a lot of people don't actually do it even in their normal lives, and it's to keep a healthy lifestyle. You have to be an active person that eats well, does a ton of exercise, and is overall in a good, healthy body. You cannot be in a fat body, untrained body, just sitting in your chair your entire day saying, oh, I'm doing monk mode, I cannot exercise or go out to take the sun. Brother, you have to be healthy. If not, your monk mode is gonna be complete shit. One more thing I want to point out is that you still have to dedicate a lot of time to learning and researching about things you actually like and that are actually useful. What do I mean by that? I mean to start learning about monk mode, for example, like you are doing just right now. Start learning about exercise, about business, about things that really interest you and that could serve you well in the future. But don't forget, this is an extensive part of monk mode. You have to be learning a lot. You don't know everything. I don't fucking know 1% of the things I could know, bro. You have to learn everything. Try to aim for that. And lastly, the two last things you need for monk mode are tons of discipline and consistency. These go hand to hand and are quite similar, but they're not exactly the same. And you have to be a master at those two, because without discipline or without consistency, yeah, you can do monk mode 3 days, but then after a week or two, you're gonna start falling off. And it's at that moment that discipline and consistency really kick in. And you have to build a massive amount of discipline or consistency, which I help you do in my free book. Just click if you haven't already. It's the best guide I've ever written in my life. Okay, so now let me tell you about my morning routine. See, in the morning, I wake up every day at 8 a.m. I don't wake up earlier just because some YouTuber said, some random guy, oh, you have to wake up super early to be productive. Brother, today I woke up at 8, it's 9:30 and I'm already working on this. I've been working on this video for an hour and a half. Like, brother, just wake up at the hour that best suits you. Don't just wake up at 5 because some random influencer said it. Okay, then I do 2 hours of deep focused work like I'm doing right now. I'm alone at home. Everybody else is working, or my sister in school, for in this example, and I'm alone here working. I could just be playing video games. Oh, nobody's watching me. But the thing is, the things you do when nobody is watching you are the things that determine your success. Okay, after that, I just eat breakfast after doing my deep work, because if I eat breakfast before, I'm already fulfilled and I don't work nearly as productively as if I were with an empty stomach. Then I go to the gym or I do some exercise. Right now I don't have a gym membership. I will get one tomorrow, I think, or today. But right now, until this day, I've been working out at home, doing intense workouts every single day. And then after the gym, I come back, I do some shallow tasks, work that needs to be done, that it's urgent, but it's not really that deep or demanding, and I could just do it, doing something else. Okay, after that we've got midday. I eat lunch more or less at 2 p.m. at that hour. I try to be consistent, not try to be one day at 3, one day at 1, because I don't really like what my body thinks when it's alternating between lunches, hours, and then I just read. 30 minutes of reading, not doing anything else. Yeah, you might say, oh, 30 minutes is so little time. Brother, just 30 minutes, you don't need more. Okay, and then in the afternoon, I have my afternoon kind of free. I just have it free of time to go out with my friends, to study, to do something, learning about stuff, watching YouTube, interesting YouTube videos like mine, for example. It's just empty. It's whatever it takes. I don't have a defined block. Okay, from this hour to this hour, I'm going to this. No, the productive work is at the morning. The afternoon is to relax, to go out with friends, which are really important things that people don't normally do on monk mode, and to learn also. And then on the evening, before eating or after eating, I don't really know, depends on the day. I just plan the next day and journal. I say, okay, my day has gone like this, my feelings have been this, that, and then I just start planning, okay, tomorrow, yeah, it's a completely normal day. I'm gonna do this, this and that like the other days, but oh no, I have a meeting at 9:30. Okay, so I'm gonna have to restructure this and that. I'm gonna work hard on this, that. I write down the things that I want to get accomplished by next day. And at the end of the day, when I journal, I just check the boxes if I have done it or not. And this really keeps me accountable. It's a top 10 hacks that you should apply every day type of hack. But yeah, it's super useful, brother, I'm telling you. And there's just something I want to say. This is my optimal routine. You don't have to copy it. If you copy it and follow it to the exact minute, it's not going to work for you, because this routine is what I found to be working best for me. You don't have to follow my routine exactly to what I say, because you probably have different situations at home, or you like doing something else, or your mind is not ready to do some things that may be more ready than me to do others, to wake up at 5, for example. So try playing with the routine and try understanding what your body likes, what your body doesn't like, and really coming up with your optimal routine. Don't just follow what I say strictly. No, it's not like this, brother. I'm just helping you come up with your own routine. So anyways, that's all for today. Thank you for listening till the end. Only 2% of people listen till the end. I've watched my video analytics, and in the last second there's only 2% of people. So congratulations to you. You're a top 2% attention span. Thank you for watching. Check out my free ebook, subscribe, I don't know, like, comment, the usual stuff. See you in the next one.